Hello, Game Boys and Game Girls. I'm the Game Boy Guru, and welcome to a quick update. I realize the channel has been somewhat dormant lately, and that's for a number of reasons. First and foremost, because I've been running the Shmup Club over at rfgeneration.com and playing a lot of R-Type. So I've been busy with that, especially since there are multiple versions, and I've been trying to kind of play and compare. Also, I've run into some difficulty with recording footage for the next game from my blog that I'm trying to do a dramatic readings episode for. So I wanted to give you guys a quick update on that as well. The next game in line is supposed to be Hercules, which is, of course, a game based on the Disney animated film and is a Super Game Boy compatible title. I've been having a terrible time trying to get that to work and getting the Super Game Boy functionality to record properly. And so I just don't have a setup that's capable of doing it justice right now. So I think what I'm going to do for the moment is I'm going to jump out of order and I'm going to skip ahead to the next review in line, which is Gargoyle's Quest, and try to get that one done so that I can get an episode out a little bit sooner. Um, I am working, as I mentioned, on putting together a gaming rig that I can use for streaming and also recording and things like that. But in conjunction with that, what I was hoping to do is to try and get one of those Super NT, analog Super NT decks, consoles. That's got HDMI output. It'll go and import natively into the capture card that I was looking at getting. And then, of course, I could use the Super Game Boy with that, or even try to score a Super Game Boy 2 and try to get accurate play and then capture that way. Unfortunately, it's taking longer to put that gaming rig together than I planned because it's expensive. I need a new video card for it. I need to buy the capture card, and I also, of course, need to buy the Super NT. So there's a lot of things I need to do before I can actually make that happen. And as you all know, that all takes money. And right now I just don't have it. So I'll be doing that hopefully over the course of the next few months as I have free cash here and there to kind of work toward getting that done. My first priority will be getting a new video card for this rig. And then once that's done, then it'll be the capture card so that at the very least I can begin to play around with some streaming and some recording things so I can kind of get used to the software environment there. And then once I can get the analog Super NT and start playing around with capturing footage on that, then I'll really be able to start doing some things. And then maybe I can start streaming some Game Boy games, especially if I can start streaming whatever game I'm working on to review on the blog. Then I can do that, or start doing things like once I release a dramatic readings video, then I can do some raw streaming and have people watch me play that game post review. I haven't decided yet how I want to do it, but these are just some ideas that I'm kicking around. Of course, you also haven't seen videos from me, pickups videos lately, because I just haven't had time or money to go out and pick much up. I've grabbed a couple of things, and I'm probably going to be trying to get out again sometime either at the end of the month or sometime next month to do a little bit of hunting. But unless I get a big garage sale score or something like that, you probably won't see another pickups video for me or from me before maybe the end of July, just because I haven't grabbed enough to really make it worth doing a pickups vid for. Plus, I still owe Zagnorch some money for some stuff he's picked up for me, and so I need to start paying him for that as well, so that he can send me that box and then I can do a video for it. So a lot of factors going on there. I am still working toward trying to set up so that I can do a um, a vlog series that I mentioned in a previous off the cuff video, just where I can clean Game Boy, NES, Super NES carts, Genesis carts, etc., and then kind of talk to the camera about different gaming subjects while I'm doing that. Um, I'm since I moved in January, I've found most of my tools and have most of that stuff, but I realized that I'm missing one of the two game bits that I need to open up cartridges. Um, so I think what I'm going to do is just order a new set. I had a couple of just the little extension game bit deals, but I think I'm actually going to buy a couple of full game bit drivers that has the handle and everything. Um, because the set I've had for wow, probably a decade now, and they've been good, but I want to upgrade to something that uh, actually has its own handle and I can use without having to fuss with a multi screwdriver tool and all that. So once I can get all this stuff in place, then I'll be able to start doing more. But in the meantime, I'm gonna move on, like I said, and do Gargoyle's Quest and do a video on that because that's a great game that you should all already know about and have played. But I want to do the dramatic readings video for that, and then just kind of move on and continue to work through the list so that I can catch up where I'm at, and then start doing new written reviews and then um, dramatic readings reviews, as I've said before. Do a new written review and then do the dramatic readings video based on the previous written review, so I can kind of then start to get into a rhythm and a cycle with that. So anyway, that's just a short little explanation of where I've been, what I've been doing, why you haven't seen any new videos from me for a little while. And so I'll be I'll be working toward getting that Gargoyles Quest video out, hopefully before the end of the month. And if I can swing it, maybe a second one before the end of the month. Um, we'll be doing. I'll be actually busy in July quite a bit because I'll be working on both the second month of the Shmup Club, which will be the original Gradius for the NES, and also other platforms. The arcade version came out on the Gradius collection for PSP. Um, there was a Gradius Deluxe pack that was released only in Japan for both Sega Saturn and Sony PlayStation. I have the Saturn version, so I'll be playing on that as well. And then also there's the Arcade Archives version on PlayStation 4, which I'm told has the original Japanese, US, and European board revisions on them. And I guess there are slight differences between the three regions. So it'll be interesting to give that a go and see if I can see any differences between those. So we'll be playing Gradius, but then also RF Generation's normal monthly playthrough is going to be Doom, and not the original PC game, but the 2016 release that kind of rebooted the series. And I have the Switch version, so I'll be playing that. I already kind of checked it out earlier this month, and it's pretty intense. So I'll be looking forward to putting some more time into that and giving that a go. So I'll be busy during July. You may not see as many videos from me during July, and that would be why. But anyway, just wanted to give you guys a quick update on what's going on and make sure that you guys know I haven't fallen off the face of the earth or anything like that. So thanks for watching, thanks for playing, and game on.